It is one thing to sit where I am and tell you the extraordinary and tragic story of the Gilgo Beach murders. And it's one thing to sit where you are and then just try to take all these awful details in, right? But take a breath and imagine for a second that you're sitting across a table from the very man who is now accused of seeking out and torturing and killing innocent women like you or your sister or your mom or your daughter. Nikki Brass had that experience. She's a hair and makeup artist who used to work as an escort and says her date with Rex Heuermann in 2015 was one of the more terrifying nights of her life. She adds that it was also very, very strange. And she joins me now with her lawyer, John Ray. Thank you to the both of you. Nikki, let me begin with you if I can. And thank you for coming back on the air to talk about this. Obviously, in a really difficult time for you, because these were very uncomfortable details that we learned this week. A blueprint with hunting and targeting and playtime and supplies, all allegedly Rex Heuermann planning his kills. What's your reaction to the information that you've heard?
Honestly, a lot of the information I already had from him. It was said in a third-person point of view, but he said that stuff before it was released. I already knew.
Tell me about that, because as I recall, he became strange on that date because he seemed to have a fixation with the Gilgo Beach bodies. So to walk me through what it was he started saying to you on that date.
When we first sat down, we talked about basic stuff, and then it moved to him asking if I knew anything about serial killers or was interested in it, which I did know a lot about serial killers, so we started talking about different serial killers. After we talked about them, which that was like very much third person, just somebody who read about it talking. Then he asked if I had heard of the Gilgo Beach killings, which I'm from Long Island, so I have. And that's when he started to get weird, and it wasn't third person anymore. It seemed more like somebody who was like remembering and enjoying talking about it and just way too detailed. And he said things that like I didn't remember hearing in the news yet.
Did his manner change? I mean, in the conversations you had when you first sat down, it seemed like it was kind of an innocuous shared interest in true crime. Lots of people like true crime. Did his manners?
Yeah.
Did his mannerisms change as you got into the Gilgo Beach murders?
Yeah. Yeah, he leaned in. He got excited. It seemed like something he like very much wanted to talk about. But not even just talk about, you know, the look in someone's eyes when they're remembering something, when they're thinking about it, when they're trying to think about details. It was like that. It wasn't like somebody who read a book and was just spewing facts. It was somebody who was trying to act like they didn't live it.
At what point, Nikki, did you realize that you needed to get out of there? Because as I understand it, he's asking you to come back to his home. And when you're saying no, he's suggesting he drives you to your home. What was your spidey sense that told you, beat it, get out of here?
He had never offered to drive me to my home. He insisted, he asked me if I was going to go with him. He had showed me a white envelope, like implying it had money, but never showed me money. And then asked if I was going to go home with him. I was like really, really uncomfortable. By that point, I had already texted somebody to meet me outside. So I told him like, thank you for dinner, but no thank you. And like, you could tell he was like visibly like annoyed. And he was like, well, why not? And trying to understand. I was like, trying to make excuses. So I was like, you know, it's late. I really don't want to drive that far in the dark. And he was like, no, no, no. Like, you'd leave your car here. We'd go in mine. Why would we take two cars? Like, very insistent that if I go, I'm taking his car.
Do you think that you could have been one of these victims?
If I went to his house, yes.
It just gives me the chills to think that you had that strong sense to to move on, to get out of there, and to ask for someone to meet with you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.